Kråkan, also known as Chorus Cornix, and welcome to YACC, yet another Crowcast where I pick a game, I play it for a week, and then I'll talk about it. This week's game is called Dinosaur for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was published in 1993, developed by Farside Studios, and published by Virgin Games. And there will be spoilers up ahead, just so you know. So, New Game Plus covered this game a long time ago actually, and it's basically just a coloring book on the NES. So it's kind of a meme, I guess, at this point. I talked to a couple of friends online. Bud, he does a thing called Retro Achievements. I think I mentioned him on the pod before, but Retro Achievements are or called like RA or just Chivos. So this is one of the more easier game to badge, and it's kind of a meme in that community, and I thought it was funny. If you don't have anything else to play or you want to badge, just color a dinosaur. I also talked to another friend called Svedlund, and we basically a drunk night out. He was streaming on Twitch and playing all kinds of games, and I suggested color a dinosaur, and he said like, well, if I have to play that game, I have to drink like 8 beers to even get up to that point. It was kind of funny. So both of us got drunk on our asses, and we were laughing all the way through this horrible atrocity of a game. So as you start up the game, there's a white screen and a dinosaur being colored in. And when I say colored in, I mean filled in, like the bucket tool in MS Paint. So you fill in the blank white spaces of the dinosaurs and backgrounds and whatnot. So as you press start, you are selected to 16 different dinosaurs that you can color in. Some of them I recognized, others I didn't. They look kind of derpy regardless, but yeah. So I recognize the Stegosaurus, the Aerodactyl, the Brachiosaurus, and the Triceratops. So right off the bat, I have a complaint. There is no Velociraptor to select or a T-Rex. I mean, those are the cool ones, right? I remember when I was a kid, like first or second grade, Jurassic Park I just had, and every kid I know, at least the boys in my class, had like these plastic or rubber figurines of all the dinosaurs. And I mean, if I was a little younger and had this game, I probably played it, but this game is kind of bad. So you select the dinosaur. Basically, it's a white and black, so you just color in the areas. So you use different like colors, so you have different sets. So the first set is orange, light blue, and white. And I don't know why they went with this, but the color selection is really bad. And then you have the checker patterns like chest pattern and stripes and brick pattern, and those are all the same variants of orange, light blue, and white. And then you can select through a couple of sets. You have the other one, which is pink, yellow, and blue, and you have the turquoise, light blue, and purple, green, and black. And these are the 4 sets, but they have an alternate kind of selection where some of the colors blink, which is terrible. Some of them are even like the last set is basically nightmare fuel. But so there's not too much to talk about the game. So anyway, when you select like the tool to color in, you can do this 2 ways. When you select the dinosaur, you press the B button, and that's basically the free roaming move where you just move the cursor around the screen with the D-pad, and you can just color in wherever the like pen hovers over. So when things are colored in, it doesn't do this instantly. It takes a while to fill in like the the area. So first it does like blocks, and then it's like coloring the rest of the small spaces that doesn't cover by the blocks, if that makes sense. And then there's the other form of select. If you push the A button when you select the dinosaur, you get like a toggle mode. How to explain this? Like you just move the D-pad around and it just jumps between the areas that you can color in. So that's more or less it, right? And there's a little glitch that I found. The previous color that you select, when you change like the strip or the brick tool and color in, it first colors in the area with like orange, for instance, and then it turns into the brick pattern. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but you have to basically wait for it to color in twice. So gameplay, colored dinosaurs. That's about it. Control, the D-pad moves the cursor around, and if you press A, when you select the dinosaur, you basically have the toggle mode where you go between the areas that you can color in. And if you press B, you basically have the free roaming mode when you color in. So you fill in the colors with the A button and select, change the sets colors. And there's one of the minor complaints here. You have a poor selection of colors as it is, and you can't actually keep the color that you have when you change the set. So if you basically color the dinosaur like orange, which is a terrible color, when you change the sets, it goes to like the representation of that color in the other set, if that makes sense. So start actually pauses the game. I don't think it does actually, it doesn't have that many functions. Graphics. So this game looks like a bad version of MS Paint. And it's, when you fill in the colors, it's painfully slow. And it's not very good to look at. All the dinosaurs look super derpy. I know it's a kid's game, and I think even the box says like from 3 to 6 years old, but yeah. Sound and music. Tommy Talrico did the soundtrack for this, and this soundtrack is basically just 2 tracks. They are they're not good. They're repeatable, and that's about it. Easter eggs, secrets, and glitches. There's one little glitch I found. I talked about it before, but when you select a color like purple or whatever, and then you go to the pattern like brick or like stripes, it first colors in like the first color. I don't know why, so you have to wait for it to color in the old color and then the new color. And it takes a lot of time to color in these lines. I don't know why. It's just the hardware, I guess. So in conclusion, I wrote no. 10 people worked on this game. 5 of them actually made something related to the game. So I can't really recommend this game. This is just, as I said before, this is a bad version of MS Paint, basically, and you can do so much more in MS Paint. So what I could recommend is that you get a coloring book instead, because that will be much more fun, and you have lots more like varieties to color in. Because kids, they don't want to be set like to 3 or 4 colors. They want to use all the goddamn colors and in like all the colors that they can get their hands on, basically. So anyway, thanks for watching and or listening, and take care.